Do you know how big the E model is?
Oh, it's massive.
And a lot of windows.
Yeah.
There was a 37 millimeter burst in every window, in every direction, all the way around us. And I was trying to hang on to flight lead and do my things, stayed in a position to cover him, or at least figure out where he went down if we had that trouble. And all these flak bursts around us, 37 millimeter. And in the middle of this, Sandy 3 has just gone down. And that was just east of where we were. So we immediately asked if we should go help. Well, what would we do? He was out of rockets, I was out of rockets. So we could have covered a rescue effort, I guess, as far as that goes. This is still my first mission in the airplane. First combat mission.
So after that, what were your thoughts when you got back on day one, at the end of day one?
You know what I'm thinking? Huh? You're going to die. Because I was a captain at that time, they gave me a little room to run. And my checkout at that time, remember they were really short of pilots in '68 because they'd had the bombing pause, which gave everybody time to breathe. And it worked out in our favor. But they were so short of pilots that my entire checkout to combat qualification consisted of one ride in the right seat and one ride in the left seat, and that's it. I was qualified for combat right there. I remember Major Tom Campbell was in my right seat for that qualification ride, and on the way back he said, "Rich, you didn't screw up any more than anybody else does. You're good to go." This is still my first mission in the airplane, first combat mission.
So after that, what were your thoughts when you got back on day one, at the end of day one?
You know what I'm thinking? Huh? You're going to die. There's no way. Oh, God. It was tragic. Charlie Kuhlman was the guy that was killed. Out of that mission that day, when we got back, Major Tom O'Connor was flying another aircraft. And we had all joined up and come home as one big flight. And Tom came over the air and he said, "I want to be the last to land." He said, "I think I've got some battle damage." And I can't tell you why, but that made a deep impression on me at that time. I hope he's here, and I hope we get a chance to talk. He was a true gentleman, really.
He wasn't going to land before anybody else.
Because he couldn't be sure. He'd taken around in the wing, and he couldn't be sure that he was going to get his landing gear down.
That's a leader.
That's a leader. Yeah, that's a man, by God.
Yep.
They don't make them any better than that.